Hello everyone, and here is my Deaf Influential Figures PowerPoint. First deaf influential figure I chose was Helen Keller. She was born June 27th of 1880. She was 19 months when she got the diagnosis of her deafness, and she also was blind, so she had two challenging disabilities to overcome, but she definitely did. And on March 3rd, 1887, Anne Sullivan became Helen's teacher, and she first taught her how to manually sign. And her first word that she signed was water. Next deaf influential figure that I chose was Ludwig van Beethoven, as we know, the famous music composer. He was born in December of 1770, and he was known as the greatest composer who ever lived, which I think that's a very high honor to have. He wrote 9 symphonies, 32 piano sonatas, 16 string quartets, and he composed an opera and choral music. And I have a video of one of Beethoven's sonatas that he wrote. It's called Moonlight Sonata. That you can listen to. It's a 16-minute video, so I won't be able to play that here, but if you'd like to listen to some of his work, that is posted there for you to enjoy. The next deaf influential figure that I chose was Thomas Edison. As we know, he is the inventor of the light bulb, but also the telephone. So he was born in February 11th, 1847, and he began his career in 1861 in the telegraph industry. The only source of electricity was primitive low voltage batteries, and the three known famous inventions that he's known for are the telephone, the microphone, and the incandescent lamp, which I have some of them posted here. The next deaf influential figure is Marlee Matlin. She was born on August 24th, 1865. She married Kevin Godowsky, and together they had 4 children. Her education, she attended Harper College. Her profession, she was an author. As you can see here, I have a picture of one of her books. It's called Nobody's Perfect, which I think is very admirable considering she was a very important person in the community. So she was an author, a film producer, an activist, and a video actor. Her first deaf performer, she was the first deaf performer to win an Academy Award for Best Actress for the film Children of a Lesser God. The next deaf influential figure that I chose was Laurent Clerc, and here's a picture in the corner of him here. And he was born on December 26th of 1785. He was a French teacher, and a lot of people referred to him as the Apostle of Deaf America. He was the most renowned deaf person in American deaf history. He was the co-founder of the first school for the deaf in North America called the American School for the Deaf with Thomas Hopkins Gallaudet, who we also know as Thomas Gallaudet, is famous for Gallaudet University. The next deaf influential figure that I chose is Derek Coleman, and here's a picture of him in one of his football jerseys here, because he plays in the NFL. So he was born in June 21st, 1967. He first became deaf at the age of 3, but when they first started noticing that he had trouble hearing, that was around the age of 2, but didn't get a full diagnosis until the age of 3. So when he was in the age of 3, he started sports. So the first sport he ever played was t-ball, but the coach let him go after his first year of playing t-ball and didn't want him on the team because when he was on the field, he would just have so much energy, and his mom would always say that that's from because he has trouble hearing. But he shortly found another sport that he was very passionate about. It was flag football. His sister would cheer at the flag football games, and so he became interested in it himself, and that became kind of his niche, and which led him to become the first legally offensive player in the NFL. So that definitely was his sport. And the last deaf influential figure that I chose was Claudia Gordon. She was born in March 1972, and she was born in Jamaica, but at the age of 8 years old, she moved to New York with her aunt, and that is also when she found out that she was having hearing loss, leading to her deafness. She is also the first Black deaf lawyer in America, and she won a leadership award from the American Association of People with Disabilities because her philosophy is that she wants to empower anyone with a disability, basically allowing them to know that they can do anything that they put their mind to. And that is my PowerPoint of deaf influential people. Thank you for watching.